Yo, 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 we back for another week of Cool Rich Conversations, man. How y'all doing this week?
Hey,
Let's get
Good,
it.
good.
what's
Bless,
going
bless.
on? What's going on?
We
Happy
got a-
Hump Day.
It is hump day, ain't it? We got a couple guests in the building. Stocks and bonds, Fold the
Yes,
Line.
sir.
Got
Yeah.
Fur and Chuck in the building, man. How y'all doing?
Doing good. We're doing good.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Y'all know how we kick it off, man. Hey, Cool Rich Conversations, man. What up? What up? What up, niece? How was your week?
Everything was cool. Everything was cool. I ain't did too much or nothing. What y'all do for Valentine?
Oh,
Put
shit.
something on the grill.
Put something on the
I
grill?
know that's
Cause
right.
that's the
Live
only
JoJo.
thing that everybody that's been going on. Shit, what you do for Valentine? What you do for Valentine? Put something on the grill. Yeah, I ain't do
Justin
shit.
LeBoy said put something on the grill.
Yeah, no,
You
I ain't
decent
been
on that
nothing.
grill?
Hmm?
You decent on that grill?
Yeah.
What
You
do?
know we like that chicken a little burnt a little bit. Did you
Little
burn it a little
My
bit?
chicken burn gotta be a little extra crisp.
It gotta be a little extra crispy, but still juicy.
Okay, you heard her. Period.
Exactly.
She- what you do this week?
on?
Man, I had a very eventful week. Y'all already know I went to Chicago for a fashion show / pop-up shop. So my god brother Leroy, rest in peace to you, baby. We still held it down for you.
Rest in peace, Leroy.
It was a very, very beautiful turnout. But yeah, I had a very eventful weekend. /
You're not live,
Valentine's
JoJo.
Day.
That's what's up. It's always a good time going back home when you stay.
How's the weather?
Definitely. Cold as shit.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you just gotta look at the,
I had
the
icicles
month.
in my nose.
Y'all know something about that, right? Y'all up from what, Rhode Island?
Providence.
Okay.
Right.
So how long y'all been in the A?
Me personally, I've been here for 10
Too
years.
long.
Too
Too
long?
long.
Yeah. I've been here like 15, 16 years.
Mm.
Oh wow.
You live
Okay.
You're from a
You're a
Atlanta.
Georgian.
I'm
You're
Georgian.
Yeah,
definitely
what
from
you
here
got?
right now.
You're a Georgian.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna tune y'all in, you know what I'm saying, to another week of Cool Rich Conversations. Make sure y'all share, comment, call in 470-251-4707.
07.
07. I almost had the number wrong.
4707.
Tweaking.
Y'all
You
better
been
call
gone too
in
long.
now. He has been out
Right,
for a
Rich,
minute, y'all.
how your adventures been? How you doing?
Right.
We missed you
Y'all
last
ain't
week,
seen him in
right?
I tried to
for
watch it. I was
answer.
on the plane and I tried to tune in, and then it cut off when we went in the sky. You know.
You been moving around. Where were you again this time?
I've been some everywhere. I went to Houston, Dallas.
Okay.
Just been moving around and just networking with different people, trying to push my brand, get everything out there, and see what I can learn. I've really been trying to see what I can learn.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
what it's about.
when you're
Shit.
around people that got
No,
like
for
real
real.
shit going on, like you kind of pay more attention
Mm-hmm.
to what they're
Exactly.
doing and how they
Network to
got.
net worth.
Man, and it's
Exactly.
crazy because when you're around people that's already established, it's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? They
Yes,
look at life
definitely.
totally different than how we look at life. You know,
Exactly.
we trying to figure
Different
it out.
type of energy.
You know what I'm saying? They already got it figured out. To them, they wake up 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They feel like it and it's nothing. You know, but we up grinding and hustling and doing our shit. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
Yes.
But
That's what it's about.
you know,
That's
it's
what
all
we-
about networking. You know,
Yeah.
especially like we got 3 different clothing brands sitting on the couch. We're actually 4 because she's representing somebody from the shop. So
Definitely.
Period.
we got 4 different clothing lines sitting on the couch. Well, still 3.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
rocking
you
stocks.
rocking theirs.
I'm sorry, I'm rocking stocks and
Stocks and bonds.
bonds
I actually
today.
like that. You know,
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
do
dope.
I like that.
I'm rocking stocks and bonds
It's
today,
very
but y'all
dope.
know it's
I wish
everybody.
I'd have got an outfit.
I need that.
I don't never
Right,
get
I
shit.
need
I
that
don't get
color,
shit.
y'all. I
You
got
got
some
some
shoes
shirts
to
right
go
now?
with
Oh,
that.
you do? Okay, we're gonna tap into.
We
I
gonna
need a
show
jogging
the
suit.
shirts
I
and
want
stuff too.
a
Cause
hoodie or something.
this salmon color fine.
That is.
That's a blush pink,
Okay,
and
blush
I'm gonna
pink.
need that.
Yeah.
That exact pink.
Oh,
So
we got
what's
you,
up?
Dusty Rose.
Oh,
Dusty
Dusty
Rose.
Rose.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Dusty Rose,
Yeah,
right?
it's Dusty Rose.
Yeah. I got this when it first dropped. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So she
That's
got the
me-
exclusive, is what she trying to tell
I
us.
like it. I
She
like
had
it.
it before us.
Nah.
Get invested.
But that's what it's about. And we talking black excellence today. We gonna get into some of
For
that.
Black
sure,
excellence,
for
y'all.
sure.
We
You know what I'm
all
saying?
about the black excellence.
See what everybody got going on. That's what it's about.
I know you can start with the Super Bowl, man. You gotta start with the
Right.
Dip into
yeah,
the Super Bowl.
yeah. I feel like that was a whole bunch of black excellence that halftime show for sure. The Super Bowl period though, like by being in LA, you know, the heart of over there in Inglewood and shit, and they definitely represented. We had what Snoop hit it off, of course. Mary, Dre. Then they have
Eminem.
Exactly. So it was
50
I
out.
feel like they shouldn't have put
50.
Eminem out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it, but
Yeah, I
at
don't really
the
know
same
where he
time, it's
came from
like,
for real because
you know,
A couple people said that though.
like, what are you doing? Like, you know,
because
what
I
I'm saying?
see. Okay, so Mary and 50, they from you know what I'm saying over that way, and then you get this guy M, but
So-
it's cool.
So did we
They
like
didn't
welcome
have,
in? Did we like? Is he black now?
But y'all know
You know Eminem been kind
I
of.
mean,
Yeah.
come on now. You
Not
know
necessarily,
he been.
because you know,
We
no,
never
no disrespect, but
outcast
you know,
him like that.
sometimes
What?
you know, I'm gonna leave that alone.
He
You know
was
what I'm
just one of the
saying?
ones.
I was gonna go too deep with it. I was gonna go too deep with it. You know,
Come
I
on,
don't
that's
go that
what we
deep
do.
with it.
What we doing?
He
I was
was
gonna
just
go too
one of
deep
the
with it.
ones.
Talk
Though.
about
I
it.
feel like he was just one of the ones.
Really? Was he?
To me,
Yeah, we fuck with M.
Name 5 Eminem songs.
Oh, don't do
Yeah,
that.
baby.
But
It's
we
been a
go
long
ahead.
time.
It's been a long day, huh?
Shit.
Bird got it, but
I listened to him, but I can't.
yeah,
It's
not
been
all,
too long.
It's been a
I don't know
minute.
the type.
Yeah.
It has been
Yeah, that's
a
what I'm
minute.
saying, though. You know
But
what I'm
8
saying?
Mile was a good movie too. though.
Thank
Mile was a
you.
good
And now
movie.
everybody done seen
Everybody
it
seen
now.
that, yeah.
8 Mile.
Right.
You
Period.
said 8 Mile, I'm thinking Green Mile. When you said 8 Mile, so I'm like,
Oh, that was what.
That's what
Oh,
John
Oh,
Coffey.
what y'all did?
John
What y'all
Coffey.
did to me?
I'm thinking Green Mile, you know,
that's-
but you know, 8 Mile's a whole nother, you know, it just showed another light on, you know, what we go through, but he still ain't really felt what we really go through.
Of
Yeah,
course.
he didn't
Of
really
course.
fit in, but we accepted him. Yeah, we had Auntie out there. Now they talking about dang my Auntie shit. Mary could get it. Like y'all talking about Auntie.
Right. So with the halftime show, you know, like,
What?
you know, I'm always gonna be different. So
Yeah,
are we
let's
supposed
do
to be
it.
satisfied? Like, was that like a step? I mean, I know it's a step forward, but you know,
I think the people were happy, but go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. I just know Jay-Z, like, he's responsible for,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
all the halfmknow shows now, so.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
he
I guess
responsible
he
for
did his
making it
thing,
happen.
but,
Yeah.
you know, there's something behind it, you know.
So what
we don't
they
get nothing for
What's
free.
next? That's the it. Like,
right? That's what I.
So
That's
So
what
that's
I
what I
think.
was about to say.
Yeah.
So supposedly Rock Nation partnered with the NFL, and because they wanted him for what we can bring, and so he supposedly wants, you know, in return, social justice. And that
Are we getting it?
But Dr. Dre paid for his whole. I guess he paid $7 million for that.
7
thing,
mil
so
off
I
13
can't-
million.
So,
It was 13 million. He paid 7 mil.
what?
You know
So,
what
For
I'm
like,
saying?
what?
like-
To perform? To perform?
For the,
I guess
the
his
halftime
stage,
show.
because you know they don't get
For the
paid.
halftime show.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't get paid.
So he paid for his own stage too. I can't see that.
He put 7 million on the halftime show.
Really?
yeah, they interviewed Mary. She said they're not getting paid. I guess they'll just be good forever because the people.
Yeah,
great
it's been a
exposure.
thing though.
That's
You
the
don't
most
get
exposure
Yeah.
you
can
don't
get.
get paid for performing halftime at the Super Bowl.
Billions of people.
But how
watching.
Jay Z? Well, I
So
want to.
we
I
like
want to
the
keep
honor.
just referencing Jay Z, but how Rock Nation ended up partnering with them is because they was talking mad shit about when Super Bowl was held last year, and they booked the fucking rock band for halftime.
Who was it, Maroon 5?
Maroon 5.
Yep.
The year
like
before
Maroon
that.
Y'all put, I was just gonna say,
Yeah,
y'all
that's
put
what-
yeah,
But you in the
Maroon
middle of
5.
Atlanta, bro. Like,
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
on,
you
like.
can't- yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I get
you
it.
got a point
There's
there.
a lot of greats here.
That's
Like you
true.
got people
They
like
called us the
Big
Black
Boy
Hollywood.
Outkast. They went
so it's
diamond.
like-
Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So,
But
yeah.
y'all know,
Like a
y'all
major-
know, Boosie put his bid in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see that.
Boosie put
Wait,
his bid
I
in
didn't
for the
know
halftime show next year.
He said what? Him,
Him,
Birdman,
Birdman, all of
Master
them.
P.
Young
Baby,
N.B.A.
that'll be let
What, for
pop
New
your
Orleans?
shit, Boosie.
Yeah, he said he
Yeah.
want to bring that shit
You
to
They
got
ain't
New
it.
going out
Orleans.
of New Orleans.
That's because they on that
He said
who
we got
that.
7 million. We
They
They
gonna
got
do the
fake-
Super Bowl there because they do, but I don't know if they're gonna do that lineup.
Yeah.
That's the
Pop
thing,
your
yo.
shit, Boosie.
They need to though.
Yeah,
Whatever
for
city
real.
in, you
Pop
bring
your
in, you
shit.
bring out the hottest artists
Yeah.
in that city.
I mean,
Yeah.
hip hop runs the world anyway, so
I feel
it's
like
like,
that's
how
yeah,
I'm
might as well
going,
even be
especially.
hip hop.
Hell yeah, pop your shit, Boosie.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So we got a, and then wait, they say Snoop bought
Death
Death
Row.
Row back. So a lot of, it's a whole lot of black shit. It's a whole lot of shit going on. They doing
Well,
that
I've been
shit.
there.
He
We
bought
just
Death
trying
Row
to
back
get-
and got sued the same day.
Same days. With sexual assault.
No.
What?
Literally,
No.
same day.
Don't come with the shit.
You mean we
I be
I love
you
Rich
see
Fizz.
I
Empire.
be watching that
I
shit.
love
I love it.
I be watching that shit. He got sued the same day.
Yeah,
know.
because I catch one half and he'll catch the other half for like a week.
But it's like you'll introduce it, he'll crush that shit.
I catch the
real quick.
bullshit.
Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
no,
Because you gotta bring, you can't leave that out though.
You gotta
You,
have both
I'm glad
sides.
y'all knew though
Because
because
it's
I
like-
did.
As soon as you get one step ahead, somebody trying to bring you down. So you gotta bring
Man,
that
they
out.
gotta go ahead on with the bullshit,
Let
man.
go, for real.
But they ain't fuck with him though. They ain't counsel him. They ain't counsel
Yeah,
Snoop.
they ain't cancel that.
It's gonna be hard to counsel Snoop. He
done.
done did shows with Martha Stewart. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to
No,
counsel
the
Snoop.
Martha Stewart shit. Have y'all watched that before?
They be
seen
getting
Snoop
high
with Martha
and they
Stewart.
do
They
this
be
shit.
with the shit. Martha Stewart be with the shit with Snoop. She fuck with Snoop.
She been in the feds.
She been in fast. She won't tell.
Period.
Yeah, she's official. She won't tell.
She was
She
she
ain't
ain't
tell.
Where she
they
from?
want-
What you telling though?
Remember she was doing some insider trading or something like that?
I ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah,
I
she
feel
went
like
to-
I
she did
kind
like
of
a-
remember something like that, but I don't remember.
She
her
didn't really
actually-
do real time.
Yeah,
though.
she was. In,
I know she did
was
real
locked up,
time, but I like her
Oh,
cell
yeah,
probably
yeah.
was like she probably had a regular bed
you
in
already
there and like
Bedazzled a
it
little
was like a
bit.
bedroom and you know.
But
I
don't take
feel
that
like she
away
did.
from a woman. She still had to do that
Had a
shit.
little
Yeah,
Rich woman.
exactly.
And to be caught.
A rich woman.
Had a little area rug.
All
Yeah.
that.
Right.
You know,
Not
she-
the area rug.
She was still having her way a little
You had to
bit.
knock like she had her own food probably brought in.
Yes.
Like I don't feel like it is what it is though.
It is
But-
what it is.
Definitely.
But they chemistry was now if y'all
Cause
saw
Snoop be
the
high and he be
episode,
getting her high.
but they chemistry is off the charts. They
Cause
fucking
she
fuck
started
together.
getting high. You know. Shit, like,
You
You heard what Smokey said?
Snoop was at the halftime show. He was smoking. They caught Snoop in the cut like you know.
I saw that.
Right.
That's the one
He
thing I
did that.
saw.
They was tapping that shit.
I swear I did not
That's
get to
Snoop.
watch the shit, but that's the
Man, make
one
sure y'all
snippet
tap
I
in
saw.
every week, man. We gonna talk our shit. We gonna
That
get this shit
shit was funny as
going.
hell.
Cool, rich conversations.
Cool,
Cool,
rich
rich
conversations, man.
conversations.
What you got for me, JoJo?
We get a little of this, a little of that. What else Black excellence
Y'all
we got
can
up
still
there?
call in too. 470-251-4707. Call in. Let us know what y'all want to talk
Tap
about with
in.
the topic.
Yeah, let's
Tap
go.
in. Let go.
All right, so we got this new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air spinoff. It's a modern day drama of the 90s sitcom, obviously. I think a lot of us was talking shit on Twitter thinking it was going to be hella corny, but it came out. I'm on episode 2, and it's not
Off the
bad.
series?
It's not bad.
It's on what's it on again?
Peacock.
So I gotta go in there. I gotta download.
I ain't watched one episode.
I
The
gotta
only
put
thing
my
I
card
seen
number
was
in
the
that shit.
J's he had on the picture. There was some exclusive, and I seen
Cause
It came
remember,
like a big
Will.
package and all that.
Yeah.
And like a
So
big,
the only thing that I seen, I ain't watch it either, y'all. I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie, cause I thought it was just like they were like marketing for it to it's upcoming
Me too.
type shit. But I saw Will Smith. I saw him post like a reel with him doing like a funny video with all of the cast members.
Okay.
And so that's when I first saw it, and this was literally a couple days. I'm telling y'all, like these past couple weeks,
Yeah.
I've been out of it. Like I just been focused, but
I'm gonna have to check it
I
out.
saw it. I'm like, what? Like how I felt like when they came out with the belly too and all that. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, because
I
we love
don't
the
know.
original so
You
much.
want the
that-
original people. You want the original Carlton. You want the
Right, yeah.
original. Like,
But when y'all see it, it's different because it ain't even. It's like today. It's like
It's for
Fresh
today.
Prince in today.
Yeah.
exactly.
So they
like
talking
modern
shit,
day.
They talking.
Fresh
Yeah, give me
Prince.
your TikTok.
I took a whole nother
you feel?
perspective
Yeah.
on when I saw it. When I saw the commercial for it,
Uh-huh.
I was like, damn, I'm gonna watch that shit. Then it said Peacock. I'm like, damn, I gotta go in this motherfucker and put my card number in. And
Right.
Yeah,
I
know
got
the
registered and I
app.
like,
Unless you
know
got
what
some
I'm saying? Like, I was
jailbroken
like,
shit.
you know, I do
it was
it.
pretty cheap, $5.
We
That's
gonna.
about
Okay.
it. That's about it.
I think we gonna get into the trailer.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's watch the trailer.
I think
we
we gonna
gonna
get into
we
the
gonna watch the
trailer.
trailer and see what it's talking about.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?
Yo, who do that? Was it you?
If you ain't about that murder game, nigga, shut up.
You could have been killed. You know that, right?
Where are we going?
To the airport. You're gonna stay with your aunt and your uncle.
What? Damn. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I brought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented?
Can you really remake the Fresh Prince?
You can if they do it like this because think about it.
They didn't
This
try to
new
imitate.
generation don't know nothing about that old Fresh
They
Prince.
don't.
It's like me, I can sit up all night and you know they run a reel
Yeah.
of the Fresh Prince
Yeah.
Mark. I watch it all night.
Marley
You know what I'm saying? But this new to
Why
this
he don't want
generation.
me?
And
Well,
honestly, like we
Oh, yeah,
know
that's
Will.
That's the best episode.
Yeah, that's the best.
Hey, don't say you didn't cry.
Hey,
Don't say you
everybody
didn't
on
cry
that tear in
inside.
their eye. Somebody can
I
relate
didn't
to
cry, but I
that.
felt them though.
But
Nah,
I ain't gonna
somebody
lie, I
had
got
a
a
little
little faith in it because we know Will. Will's a real one.
Yeah.
He is not going to clear that shit unless he know like
You already
it's
know.
good. So
Nah,
I kind of got faith in
it.
it.
I ain't gonna
That
lie.
I never
I feel
watched
like
the
Will needed
preview
something.
until
That's
just
what he
now.
needed.
I ain't gonna
He
lie.
needed something like you
And
know.
that
Nah,
shit
so
lit.
that's
No,
another
Will
thing I want to
don't.
talk
Will don't need
about
that.
it.
Yeah, he ain't did nothing.
So
wrong.
I want to.
book is
Will
really good
lit
though, too.
regardless. He's always gonna be lit. Real.
No,
Yes,
no, but
he
listen,
is.
but this is why I wanted
Will
to
is
see.
Will.
I wanted to see who was really. How did it come about?
Come
and it
on.
wasn't even Will. Will came across it.
Do you
A
know how many
filmmaker-
movies Will done did since? Do you know how many movies he done did
He
since?
did a lot of movies.
Will is
But when
he
your
don't need
when your
this to
wife
be
coming
lit.
on air saying crazy shit about you, it's
That's,
like
but that's
now we looking at fuck all the movies. We looking at you like, okay, bro, now what is you doing? Like
That's
you know,
real.
what I'm
that's
saying?
life. Period.
That's not
But
life.
That
Like,
is.
we
That's
gonna get
so-
some time because we
now
go
you know Will go back and forth now, Rick.
We'll be quiet.
Will is
but-
a legend. He's
Yeah,
a
he's
legend.
forever legend.
I said and that's one of the people I said if I ever like had like a bucket list or anything, or if I ever had something to where I was able to meet some of the people that I wanted to in my life. Will was one of them. He's wise. He's a very wise man. Like Will don't need that clout. He don't need that. So I feel like if he cleared this, it's for a reason. He felt like it was good.
He had to take some of that.
And that's all that happened is
Drama
that he
off him,
cleared it because
and-
this wasn't his shit.
He don't care about that drama.
What?
Will been in the shit.
You can't,
Do you know how much stuff
you can't
done
say
went
he don't
through?
care about the drama when your wife creating the drama.
Listen, I'm not saying he don't care.
He
I'm
was
saying
quiet.
that
You
The
gotta be
whole
quiet. What
time.
you gonna say?
Well,
Will is the OG of the game.
They
So
swingers though, so it's fine.
Nah,
Ah,
we gonna- we
they
gonna-
is.
we gonna-
Will know what he doing
Will
now.
like,
Come
man,
on now.
you
He
wanna
not
do that,
finna
do
put
it.
nothing out.
You
Like
right.
he been in this for too long. Will is not finna put nothing out that he know is not going to be lit. And I ain't even had that much confidence in it. I ain't gonna lie. Just seeing like the cover, like it kind of looked.
corny.
Yeah,
It is.
it does. It really
That
does.
trailer
Yeah,
nice,
that's
though.
why.
But
yeah,
the
but
trailer-
like,
Nah, the trailer's dope.
It kind of made me
That
think a little differently of
trailer
it.
just
'Cause I
made
really
me
didn't want to watch it. I ain't
Go
gonna lie.
crazy in my
Yeah.
head. I'm excited now. At first, I ain't had shit to say
Make sure
about
y'all
it.
download Peacock.
I had nothing to say about it
7
until I
day
just saw
trial.
that trailer.
Binge watch.
Make sure you cancel
Yeah, they
after
cut
the
the
fifth
check.
day. You gotta set that reminder in your
they cut the
calendar to
check.
cancel after the fifth day.
Right.
When they start charging, don't get mad because you know
3
you
episodes in.
So-
know when they
Wait.
charge. They'll warn you. They
look.
just charge you.
They
I'm
didn't give
waiting,
you that
so you
free trial
said-
though. I think it's $5. They didn't
So
give you
she
the free
said-
trial. You gotta get
She
that.
said they dropped it with 3 episodes already, right?
Uh-huh.
I like to binge watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait a little bit
I'm
so
gonna
I
wait.
can watch them motherfuckers, and then I'm going to cancel my trial. If it's really good, I'm double
She
back.
ain't gonna cancel. Everybody forgets to cancel the trial. So
No, I'm gonna set a
No.
reminder.
Cool Rich Conversations sponsored by Peacock.
Peacock.
Peacock, she ain't gonna cancel that.
It's like who's even doing shows on Peacock? But
But they
they grabbed Peacock because they said Peacock was confident in them, and that's what I just wanted to say. I wanted to give people a little bit of inspo because it was a film writer who just said he wanted to do a modern day Fresh Prince. He did a short film, put that shit on YouTube, and it started doing numbers. And he had like a little brand
You know
called
what he
Fresh
did?
Prince, and then it got word to Will.
he was like, man, I wonder how many
Period. And
$5
Will
we can grab.
Canal,
And
that's
then
love.
and Will
$5
cleared it
grab,
and
you know what I'm
became
saying?
executive
Before-
And
producer.
guess why
Everybody
Will
could-
cleared
cancel the
it? He
prescription.
saw something.
What you
Yeah.
got for me,
He been in
JoJo?
this too long and not seen
JoJo,
nothing.
man, we gonna move forward. What you got for me, JoJo?
That shit on my nerves,
That's,
dog.
We're gonna talk about Will all night, and it's gonna be a whole nother segment. It's gonna be a whole nother show.
No,
You
you
know.
just give people inspo because one of my videographers, he was telling me about doing it. I'm not gonna put his idea out there, but he was telling me about just doing a modern day video to something, and then I'm like, damn,
Make sure
somebody else
y'all
just did
take a
that
risk.
shit.
Make sure y'all
Yeah.
check out
Hello?
Rebel.
Risk
Check out
reward
Rebel
lifestyle.
on Peacock.
Shout out
That's
to
reward
Peacock because y'all
lifestyle.
took that risk.
I think
I respect it.
I think we got a commercial from Chi Chi.
Oh.
We got commercial cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Pay
we?
some bills?
No, we got
No,
rich
it ain't.
commercial
Hold
today.
on. I want to bring my. Hey,
It's
okay.
red.
So we
My bad.
got stocks and bonds in the building.
Stocks
You know what
and
I'm saying?
bonds.
Yeah.
So this next
Okay.
commercial, you know, what I'm saying, I did this when I first started my clothing line. You know, it's funny as hell. Don't
Let them
like,
know why it's funny.
It's-
Rich
it's
did
funny.
not used to like being.
I don't like
in
cameras.
the
I don't like
So
that.
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
like
funny
cameras.
as fuck
And then my
because
homie,
it's
shout out to
so-
Viz, man. My homie Viz, he shot this shit. He did his shit. But we was up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was just up because I wake up early. You know, Cali, you 3 hours behind.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So we was just up, and the bro was like, all right, let's get this, start recording. I'm like, damn, like, let's start recording. You know, so we did it, so we're going to get into it, and I go into details after this, man. Let's go.
I bet. Let's get it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yo, what's going on? My name is Rich. I'm the founder of Kool Rich Gear. Been having this stuff going on. Damn. Yo, what's going on? My name is Rich, founder of Kool Rich Gear. Check me out.
Double up, 3 or 4 times. I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us.
Well, right now in LA, what we're doing is, you know, I came out here to visit a couple of my vendors. I come and see them like every 2 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks. I try to come out here and see them, you know, so we can pretty much get a feel for each other. They know what I like. They know what I don't like, because I want them to know what type of material I'm looking for. You know, so it's just pretty much building relationships with my vendors, especially while the pandemic is going on. You know, the vendors are still open, so I can visit them, you know, and then on top of me visiting them, I can do a little marketing out here, you know, pass out some shirts, get to know the city, you know, see what's going on out here.
Turn 7 to a 14, 14 to a whole thing. Lord knows it's a cold game. So it's shit
first, man. Love and hip hop, Chicago Heights.
I think the most important thing with this is doing it how you want to do it. You know, if you got an idea about something, push that idea, you know. Rather you fail or not, you know what I'm saying, push your idea. At least you're able to say you did it.
Have you ever seen the whole thing? But you drove to the streets cause you grew up on show change. Fucked up when the dope bags. It remind me when these rappers drop duds and they quotes change. At the park with the low fade. I was standing in front of Knicks with my sack for the whole day. Drive-bys, I was road rage. We park and hop out.
That's my clothing line, you know what I'm saying? Kool Rich.
That was dope. I like that.
That's a dope ass promo.
I did that about a year and a half ago. We was out in Cali. You know, when I first started my clothing line, I was going to the fashion district in Cali, and I was just buying all like my blanks, and I was buying like stuff that wasn't blanks.
Popping his shit.
You know, and I was just shipping everything back. So I was out there having fun. So when I got home, all my stuff was at the door already, just waiting for me to get home. But you know what I'm saying? It kind of like taught me the game. You know what I'm saying? So like now I'm ordering all my stuff from overseas, you know. I'll still dibble and dabble over there for some quick stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my first year, my clothes, I did 100K my first year with my clothes. Like launch. Like and I didn't even know it like until like you actually like look back at everything like, I'm like damn, like
that's motivation.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That was like some real money. You know,
Hell yeah.
But you know, like I encourage, like I said in the video, like if you gonna do something, do it and do it how y'all want to do it. And I know y'all got y'all clothing line. You know what I'm saying? We got stocks and bonds in the building.
Stocks and bonds, invest in yourself.
So it's like, you know, so I'm interested to know, you know, how y'all started. You know what I'm saying? What y'all got going on? What's going on in the future? You know. Just let me know what's up. You know, pop your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Stocks and bonds. I mean,
Fur.
Stocks and bonds is kind of simple. Like, it's you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta invest in yourself. Whatever you put into it, that's what you're gonna get out of it. And that's kind of like where we got the name stocks and bonds from. Even though it ain't literally stocks and bonds, it just derives from, you know, you gotta, you know, invest in yourself. You gotta put time and effort into whatever craft or whatever you want to do, even if it's a job or if it's sports. You really gotta put time and effort into it because there's people out there who's up 24/7 trying to grind and get it.
Day.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're asleep,
all different type of tax
somebody's running right past
stocks
you.
and bonds. If you bought your money and you're about getting it, it's stocks and bonds.
Stocks and bonds.
Everybody will tell you that.
Shit, we've been around almost 9 years.
For sure.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yes.
We started out just all trial and error, just
You know, that's
Figure
how
That's
it
how it
goes.
started. That's why I always tell people like, I got a lot of people that I know that's trying to start businesses and stuff, and they kind of think that you gotta have everything together first. Like, no, start
No.
that shit, because regardless of if you have a plan already organized all the way out, it's gonna be some changes. Just start that shit. You
Gotta
it's
make
trial and
mistakes.
error.
Gotta make
Regardless of what
mistakes.
you do, it's gonna be trial and error. Just do that shit.
You're not even gonna learn if you don't make no mistakes.
You gotta go. Just go.
That's what Mike Tyson just said. I was just watching Earn Your Leisure, and he was on there. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about how like you gotta fail. You gotta fail.
And that's real.
It's
You know what?
uncomfortable as
I was just
hell,
having a
but-
conversation last night, and I was telling them like, you know, my biggest accomplishments is when I do it my way. You know, so no matter if you tell me how to do something, you can give me the straight path to how to do it.
And that's what the cheat code is
But I'm
about.
hard-headed.
That's what the cheat
You know,
code
so
is
I want to
about.
see. I'm a veer off. You know what I'm saying? Get punched in the back of the head. You know, it's all type of
Couple
shit.
things.
You know what I'm saying? But
Try to
it's a
add
lesson
your little
learned. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that lesson, so I know not to go that way again.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Like, what was y'all biggest accomplishments? You know what I'm saying, with stocks and bonds?
I mean, I don't know. For me personally, it's just like, just the inspiration, just inspiring other people, or like, you know, people needing you know, like business advice, or just like advice on starting a brand, or just, you know, giving somebody else an idea to do something different. Just
When people
being
look up to you
inspiring
and
other
stuff like
people.
that, and they like what you're doing, and they just feel like what you're doing is just so great, it keeps you going.
Hell
'Cause
yeah.
other people is like, sometimes you really be like, I can't believe somebody looking at me like that, like they feel like that, so it keeps you going, because it's like, damn, they really believe in me, you know what I'm
Very
saying? Like,
rewarding.
so it makes you keep going, you know what I'm saying?
It be
Facts.
those.
Hell
I
yeah.
always get those messages come right on time for me, because it's always when I'm feeling some type of way, or like not really, you know what I'm saying, feeling like to my best, or just, you know, y'all know how it gets with
You
the
never
whole
know who
entrepreneurship.
watching type
Yeah,
shit.
you never know
Like,
who
you
watching.
never
Then next thing
know.
you know, I'll get a message like, damn, that was dope, like keep going, like, and I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, that was right on time, like, because you just never know who,
Yeah, 'cause
like
you be
said.
sometimes you really be thinking like, damn, this is it, or should I do something else? Like,
What
am I doing
sometimes you
wrong?
be thinking
Shit.
it ain't going the way you want it to go. You know what I'm saying? And then it's always something that's just like, somebody just inspires you, like, yo, like, damn, like, yo, I like what you guys is doing is dope. And it's like, damn, people really look up to me, so it makes you really feel like, yo, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm
And,
saying?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm always like the Debbie Downer to situations and shit like that.
That's
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really gonna be a Debbie Downer, but I'm really like, you know,
Devil's advocate
those
more, so we ain't gonna say
Devil's
Debbie Downer.
advocate.
Devil's
You not
advocate.
never.
So
yeah,
those
a Debbie
days
Downer.
that you sitting at the crib and you're like, damn, you know, you feel like you haven't reached your ceiling, but you don't know what's next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I need to do next, even though you still getting all that encouragement from everybody else, but you don't know what's next. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of keep you like. And I can honestly say, like, I like recently just went through that, like okay, damn, what I'm gonna do next? Like, I done did this, I done did that. Like, I done thought I raised the ceiling all the way up to here. Like, what can I do next to keep this shit going?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't really have to do nothing. I really just gotta stay
Maintain.
consistent.
And stay consistent.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay
And not
consistent.
only
That's
that,
definitely staying
that's-
consistent. Definitely staying consistent.
What I always say, y'all, every
Stay
show,
consistent.
I always try to press the issue about consistency.
She
because I
does.
know every show, I always
Energy
talk
and
about
persistence
consistency.
conquers all.
Yes.
Yes.
You just gotta
Yes.
keep
For
going.
sure.
And then that's another thing too, though. Like, don't be too hard on yourself when you feel like you're failing, because the reason why you feel like you're not doing enough is because you want that growth, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
You just gotta keep going. Like, you have to really keep going, because the only reason why you're feeling so down is because you want more. There's nothing
more.
wrong with wanting more.
And that's
Period.
real shit. I was watching something on that was Instagram. It was like one of the Steve Harvey memes or something.
Love
And
Steve
basically,
Harvey.
what he was saying, he was like, man, he was like, you know, when God give you like a plan, stop like speaking your plans to other people, because they won't understand those plans, because he
They
gave
don't
you
get
that
it.
plan for you to see, and
Yeah.
they can't see that plan.
They
Yeah.
You know what I'm
see it.
saying? So we be so focused on trying to
Lay it out for other
like
people.
lay it out for everybody else,
Yeah.
and the whole time we gotta kind of figure figure out where we going first, because you know what I'm saying, at the end of, like you said, you never know who's watching.
Let's do it.
That's
You gotta
what
watch
I'm
out for that too, though, because you share your plans with somebody else, if they can't see your vision, they might be the first person to shoot your idea down.
That's
And
what
that
he said. That
already
shoot it
just
down.
yeah. That
Can
that,
I say
shoot it
something?
down.
I ain't
That just
gonna say that
already-
either.
Can I say something?
I need to say something too.
Go ahead, Chi
Because that's some real shit right there. Because
Yeah, absolutely.
I be thinking, cause you so passionate about what you're trying
wanna
to do, so you want
do.
to talk about it. But I've lost friends because I realized like I got to keep it to myself. So it's been times where I'll have whole events or I'll just like launch some shit and I didn't tell my friends about it, and they literally feel like I'm on some other stuff, like you didn't include me, like that type of stuff. And it really kind of it made me feel bad at first, but at the same time it's like I needed to focus and I needed to do this for me. But then like later on I learned like I did that for a reason. Like you're not supposed to just tell everybody everything. It shouldn't be personal. It shouldn't be.
Yeah,
like,
not as a business, so you can't
Yeah.
reach out to everybody and tell everybody something. People follow you on every type of social media outlet, so you can't call everybody individually. We got hundreds of friends.
But I'm talking
like,
about
I can't
friends
call
though.
everybody, you know
I'm talking
what I
about
mean?
friends though. Like
Yeah, close
friends.
friends,
I done
yeah.
lost friends off of that. Off of me just trying to focus and just do my shit. And it's
but
not
can
even
you
that I
really
don't
call that a
include
friend, though?
them.
You
I was just
Right.
about to
No,
say
no,
that.
no, no. That's what I learned though. That's what I learned, and that's why I'm not like around that certain, that
Type of
certain
energy,
crowd.
yeah.
Because at first it made me feel guilty, but like now I know why I did what I did. It was a reason why I did that. I like solitude. I never knew why I went about stuff the way I did until I learned more about myself. It was a reason why I did that. So, like later on, I didn't feel bad no more because it was a reason why I went about it the way I did. But when he said what he said, it made sense
God's
because
plan.
it's
Exactly.
like y'all mad at me and y'all, if y'all was my friends, y'all would just, oh, bitch,
Yeah,
let
we
me
there.
support. Let me be
You
there.
support me.
Why
So,
why
that's
should
it.
you have to feel some type of way? Because I was so focused, I didn't even think like, and I feel like that was for a reason too. Because
Right, for
I'm
sure.
that type of person, like I said,
So-
if I got something
so
going
what-
on, I'm gonna say something.
So we ain't gonna divert that much. We gonna go crazy divert, but we gonna focus on stocks and bonds.
Yeah, my God.
You know, what I'm saying? Y'all been around for 9 years.
Yeah, almost 9 years.
Y'all been in the 8. Y'all started down here in Georgia with the clothing line.
Yep, we
started
started
it.
in the
That's
A.
lit.
It's super
You
lit.
know, we always bring it back home. We're always back home doing
So-
pop-up shops, stuff
So
like
that's
that.
my thing. So okay. So with your pop-up shops, do you still make more money at home? Do you make out
We
here?
make more money at
We
home.
made more.
I-
Yeah,
I
That's
think
natural.
that's just
Yeah,
how
See, I
it
feel
is.
I feel a little bit better
Yeah,
now.
because
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
finna
definitely.
say, like,
Yeah.
I know you, like you be
it-
right in the midst of the hood.
Yeah.
So they
We
bring-
can't even bring enough when we
Yeah,
go
when we
back
go
home.
home,
Like,
it's just like it's
It's a different vibe.
Yeah, it's
What?
a different
Like-
vibe, bro.
Love.
like,
Like-
we went home. We pulled up in the hood and just out the trunk.
bro.
We
like,
just sold out.
Out
just
the
opening
fucking
the
trunk.
That's
like,
how
out
it be
the
when
That's
I
trunk.
where
go
I
home.
People
started
just
it,
pulling
out
up,
the
like people
trunk.
just
Yeah.
because
I
they see
swear.
us not home. Like I'm saying, I feel like you can't be home doing it. Like you got to be somewhere else, and I feel like they look up to you that you left somewhere else. You're doing it in another state. You're doing
Yes.
something else, and they're like, yo, they're really doing it. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna really look up to you more than if you were just at home selling it because they're like, yo, they're somewhere else.
That's all
You
facts.
doing something.
That's all
Yeah.
facts, no cap. And I just know because we in the same. You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
and it makes sense. Now I don't feel bad though because I be knowing like okay I could release this and go home and make about $2 to
You
$5
already know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
hood,
exactly.
the hood is going to.
They gonna
they
support
And
it.
it's
fucking with us
genuine
so
love,
hard.
though. It's all genuine love.
genuine.
Yeah.
You said it. It's 100.
But I ain't gonna lie. And
This
I'm
guy went home.
on
My
my
brother was in his brand new bubble coat the next.
Yeah.
I'm damn nigga, this rich
Yeah.
nigga.
I'm on my
Okay,
rich shit right now. I'm
Hey,
finna
I
play
literally
devil's
ship it
advocate.
there. Like I don't even ship it to Georgia. I ship it there. And the reason being is because so I still feel like Georgia is one of them places where if you didn't grow up here, it's gonna be harder for you
Yeah,
to
it
like
definitely-
to rise.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can kind of rise, but it's gonna take a lot more. Cause
Yeah.
now you got to go party every day.
Yeah,
You
they
gotta-
don't embrace you.
gotta-
They don't embrace you here. They don't embrace you
Yeah,
here.
they're
But
taking
like,
you.
But
You gotta be
now-
everywhere.
But you gotta be everywhere.
gotta be outside.
Like you
You
gotta be
create
out
your own-
all.
You
Like,
have
they
to
gotta know you.
You have
Like,
to fit
if they
that
don't,
image too. And I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm on my rich shit right now. Right now,
rich.
yeah. Because
You're a rich
y'all
chick.
saying how back at home showed out so much love, but it was like the complete opposite for me. It was like they had to see me doing something somewhere else for them to want to show me love back at home. So it's like sometimes they
I
have
feel
to see
that,
that
too.
example, like, oh, well, she in Atlanta and she doing this and everybody doing this and that for her, and they showing her love. Like they see all the
You can't look
reposts
at it like that.
and
though.
stuff. I didn't look at it like that. That's what it is. That's what it was. Like, that's just what it was.
my thing is, look at it like, okay, they saying the hustler in you. They saying like you a hustler. You went
I've
to a
been
whole nother
hustling.
state.
When I was in Chicago, I was hustling.
Yeah, but you went to a whole nother state and did it.
Still did.
So that piggyback off
did
what Chuck was saying, because it's gonna make them look at you like, all right, she around here doing it, all right. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what it took, because
I
I
think
done
it's harder
lived
for
back at
females.
home, and I done did my hustle back
I think
at
it's
home.
harder for
and they
females.
fucked with me to a certain
When it come to
certain
clothing lines,
extent.
yeah, I get
But
it.
when I got to
But you got
a
wigs and
different
stuff,
state,
right?
Yeah, it don't matter
That's
what I
cool.
got. Whatever I'm hustling, if it's popping at the time, that's why I'm doing it.
So with the
My
ladies,
thing
let me
is-
ask you a question. I want to cut you off.
Yeah.
So with the wigs, with the ladies, it's all about like with the part and like the
So
the
let me
baby
tell
hair.
you something.
Please just don't let that
Let-
front be.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. I started off before the wigs was even popping like that. I was starting off with the bundles. Like, it was just virgin hair, period. And I was in DeKalb, Illinois, or whatever. Y'all know, Northern Illinois. And the virgin hair wasn't out there like that. But I had a plug on it. And when I tell y'all, I had people lined up outside my dorm room, and then when I moved into the apartments the next year, like when refunds hit, I had people lined up
You had
outside
the
my
support
door.
there. You had the
God bless
support.
the
But
trap.
I'm telling you, it was a lot of underlying shit. I had that support because I used to walk around with flyers. Social media
But
wasn't
that's
popping
the
like that.
hustle. That's the
That-
hustle.
Where you go to school?
You a real
That's
hustler.
what I'm saying, huh?
Where you go to school at? Because you said in
I
Yeah.
graduated from Kishwaukee College. It's damn near connected to Northern Illinois, so we was on like the same campus type shit. So what happened was, like, I was hustling like a motherfucker. Like, I had people rip up my flyers. I had people fuck my car up, all types of shit, and I never was in those stuff. But people was hating. But my thing is, people really never like reposted me or really like promoted me for
But just
real
think about
until
like
I
this,
ventured
though.
off
Just
and
think
they
about
saw
like
me
this.
doing other stuff.
Even
Then
though
they
you
had no choice.
They had no choice. But think about like
Yeah.
this. Even though you say you didn't have the support on the social media and stuff like that,
Mhm.
think about when you first started. How social media wasn't really all that popular.
I had to put in that work.
But just imagine if you just always had that camera following you everywhere, just pushing it like Soldier Boy. Like he had
Yep,
always had
yep.
he took advantage of the
Mhm.
YouTube, you know, and all that stuff. And a lot of us we was doing like home recorded videos and stuff like that. But we
That's
we,
all I'm doing.
we didn't really know about, you know, putting it on YouTubes and stuff like that.
People respect the grind now. Like
They definitely
all the
respect
stuff
the
that like
grind.
you just said that you went through and all that. People must have like if you was like at this era, if you was like recording stuff, like people really look up to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, she did this. They like,
Nah,
wow,
because
she-
people want to
like,
see the
they
real
wanna
you.
see, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
You know
saying?
what I'm saying? People
That's
don't
how I
want to
feel.
see the glitz and the glam and the
Right.
finished
You're right.
product.
So
They want to see the grind.
how did y'all come up with stocks and bonds? As
Right.
like how did y'all put that in the forefront? Like this is what we gonna call ourselves, stocks and bonds.
And where
Shit,
did
we
it
went
originate
through-
from? How did y'all come together and be like, okay, we gonna call this and that? Like, what's the meaning behind
All
it?
right, so basically what happened was it was me, my other homeboy B Rob. We was down here in Atlanta. Chuck came down. We met Chuck. He's from Providence too, but from another side of town. So we
That's
basically
New Jersey,
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Yep.
Okay.
But we
So
got
we
two
basically
different
linked
sides of
up
town, but, like,
in
different.
Atlanta, and we were just talking one day. Me and my boy B Rob. We were shooting videos. We were shooting like music videos for people, stuff like that. And then we was just talking about, yo, we need to do like a clothing line or something to just like represent us instead of, you know, we didn't want to dress up or wear like polo tees to
Right.
certain events. We wanted to have our own look.
Yeah.
And then like we were just talking to Chuck, and he was talking about him and one of his homeboys was supposed to start a line, but we was just like, well, we're all on the A, so we might as well just start a line together. And then we just
Yeah.
started going over names, and
Yeah.
we went through
What made y'all
all
pick
kind of
stocks and
names.
bonds though?
just
Like we all,
just the fact
I
that
know
like,
how it went. When y'all said it, it was like, that's it.
yeah,
that's it.
it's
That's
basically
it.
like it
But
was us.
it wasn't even that. It was the conversations after that where people was like, I don't know. I don't even know to this day, but stocks and bonds would come up in the conversation. We would just look at each other and be like,
See, I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
it
the
was
name.
relevant.
That's
Basically,
it.
it's
Yeah.
relevant
Saying-
as fuck.
So how do we find y'all online? Like if I want to buy.
you could find us
I can't type in stocks and bonds, and a lot of stuff come up. How do I find you?
Stocks and
You
bonds.
can type in stocks and bonds on Instagram, and I bet you it comes up.
Yeah, it's gonna come
That's
up.
what's up.
You gonna see that
the
triangle?
Stocks and bonds, just all spelled
I'm a
out.
fake
what's
head.
the,
Stocks and
this
bonds
triangle right
underscore.
here.
I got a fake beard headed because I don't got no outfit,
she got it on.
and I like the outfit.
Wait, but I got a
I
question
want this
too.
exact.
Like that
How
outfit
many
go
times
hard.
did y'all switch logos? Because y'all been in
A
this
lot.
thing for a minute, and
How
I'm
many?
ready.
How many
I'm
you
going on
think?
7 years, so I
A
already
lot.
know.
And like I don't know,
That's a
it
good
was like
question.
the more I learned, the more I was like, all right, we gotta really
Trial and error.
make the logo like really personalized.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we were going with shit that we like, but
Yep.
we just like
And then you gotta do research too. Then we're
Yeah.
like, then we look at like a lot of big brands like Gucci, Balenciaga, all them. If you go look them up, like their name, the way they spell their name and where they did it is all different. They change their logo constantly.
That's what I
So
respect
like it's not
about
always
y'all.
the same. Like it might be one thing one time, but if you go look up then it's a different.
You gotta play
You
with
feel
it.
me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
you got
play
to.
with it like it's not
But
like
y'all
the
want to
same.
know
I
what I
know what's
respect? I don't think it was playing with it. What I respect about y'all is what I said earlier. Y'all went with it and y'all went like y'all didn't
Yeah,
just
stuck
wait. Y'all ain't feel like y'all had to have everything together. Y'all went with that shit and y'all took off. Like, and you gonna learn more as you go. Like most
Yeah,
people
we always
just try
gonna
to
learn more.
make excuses before they start stuff, but
And they wanted to be this
yeah,
and that.
and like he
Yeah.
just said, they changed their stuff too because they went with it and they went. You gon' trial and error. You gonna learn as you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
I struggled with that for a minute because I was so gun ho on keeping everything the with the line, and then I was like, man, I gotta type something else. And then somebody designed the rose and rifle design for me. Now that's my favorite shit. The Born
that's
Rebel,
dope.
my favorite
I
shit.
need to find somebody to do something for me because I be like I always revert back to my original logo and I be like, man, this just
Yeah.
But
right
that's a reason
It's-
too why you revert to your original logo.
Yeah.
You must really like it. It's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that. Some
Yeah.
people stay with their original stuff.
I'm gonna tell you.
Like,
I'm gonna
it's
tell
nothing
you a
wrong with it.
little. I'm gonna drop a research tip the way I do. I'm gonna do it offline. Though. Oh, y'all want me to do it online?
But think about it though, like Nike, they hated that swoosh. They did not like that.
I
When
heard,
they got
yeah,
it, they
he
didn't
right.
they didn't even like it.
Yeah, they
But they was
definitely.
like, all right, let's run with it. Now look at it.
I wish we had the original
Ain't
swoosh.
nothing but
That
a
motherfucker
swoosh.
wasn't near like a
Nothing.
Nike sign. That was like, I
There
don't
it
know.
is, man.
It's all on
Okay.
like
We-
I
we
just
had-
got to the point where it's like it's our brand. It's us. It's up to us to make it.
So whatever you make it
Yeah.
is what you make it.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
gonna-
up
they
to
gonna
us
rock
to
with
make
it.
it that.
And that's how we do it, man. We got stocks and bonds in the bit. They gonna rock with us for the whole show today.
That
we
whole
is.
I
show.
appreciate y'all for y'all time. They gonna rock with the whole
Yes.
show.
appreciate
I
you.
want to
And-
talk about one of their biggest accomplishments since I known they is. Let me
I'm
say that.
interested. I'm trying to find out more.
The
I'm
fucking
kind of
trailer, bro.
I'm fake
The
hating
fucking
on the
trailer.
trailer.
And let me tell you something, but the conversation had kind of turned earlier, so then I didn't want to say it no more because that wasn't it. But when you was talking about people giving you a vision or listening to other people's shit, I had told you, my homeboy told me to get a trailer.
Yep.
I'm like, boy, that country ass shit. This nigga from North Carolina, so damn well, boy, I want no trailer. I'm not gonna be pulling up to events and shit.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it.
It was wrapped or just
These
It-
niggas
it ain't
trailer
even
so
rap.
raw.
It's,
They got one, but even still as a female, I think it's cooler for you guys to have it. I still wouldn't see
I
it
feel you.
myself. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a little thug and hood and shit, but I ain't like a biker babe ass bitch. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be pulling
You
up
gotta
the
see it
trailer.
though. Matter of
They
fact,
shit
this
raw.
Saturday,
We're going
pulling it up.
Yeah.
We're
Let's
gonna have
find
a
that.
little 5
Little
points by
5
Raggle
points.
Yeah,
Rob.
book
Saturday.
that.
When?
5 points.
Yeah. Little
Saturday.
This
Little
This
5 points.
Saturday?
This
We're
Saturday.
gonna plug it even
What's
more.
up?
What time?
We gonna
We're gonna be out there probably to at least like 3-4 o'clock.
Okay.
we
Okay.
gonna plug it even more, man. I have, you know what I'm saying, I had an event planned for the end of March.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was gonna do a pop-up shop then. I had a couple people intervene and tell me let's do something else. But I feel like let's keep that going at the end of March. Let's collab.
Yeah,
I
let's
got
do
enough.
it.
I got enough
Period.
on these couches right now to put together a whole event for that same date I was gonna do in March, and I can still do the other event.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause the other event we could lead into that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
it's the reason
Like,
why y'all here, right here, right
yeah,
now.
Exactly.
For sure.
And we
So
finna
let's do it.
collab.
Like everything already locked in.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's locked in for the space I was gonna use for next month. All that's already locked in. I was gonna cancel it just to get my money and do something else, but
No,
let's
let's do
let's
it.
lock in. You
Yeah.
put-
Every
I wanna see
opportunity
what
is
the
a good
trailer like.
opportunity.
That trailer nice.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been knowing y'all for
Yeah.
what, about 2 years now?
Yeah, a minute. Yeah.
That motherfucking decent. I'm
I'm
like,
pissed.
let
I
me,
ain't
y'all
got no
gotta
outfit.
pop that shit.
I need
like,
an
come on.
outfit.
I ain't got no outfit, so I'm
Okay.
kind of pissed off right now. So I'm not gonna, I always gotta play devil advocate. You know what I'm saying? I see it, and I'm looking at her like, damn, like shit. Okay, it's okay, cause I ain't got it. I don't got it.
What size you wear?
JoJo said we
medium.
gotta go to another
whatever size you
commercial. Let's see what we get.
We got a couple different sizes.
I got some t-shirts.
We got some.
I'm a
we got
medium.
some going on.
Yeah.
Over here.
I like that jogger though. I'm stuck on this
Check the
jogger.
quality too,
Jogger,
though.
but
Quality
still,
Yeah, I'm already
Quality.
feeling
We
it.
don't look at
Like,
the t-shirt.
okay.
Stocks and bonds.
Yeah.
I like that.
Nah,
I
I
like
feel
that.
that though.
That's dope.
Yeah, I like
Feel
that.
that.
I like that
Small color,
color.
though.
That
Yeah.
nude color be getting
I
to
like
me.
this.
You know why? Because
can I
this is
have that?
like
Nude and black.
it's like the
That's
new
it, small.
business
That's
casual. So it's like
I got a
which
belly
one I
now,
got?
so I'm
Y'all
like,
you
got
gotta
me one
be
too?
versatile. We got a couple of them in there.
That's a me. The
What
thing
y'all
is,
mean?
I'm gonna take the
What
medium
size
because
is
because
I
it's small.
wear
I got a
extra,
belly. You can't
extra,
tell where I'm
extra
sitting down. I got a
small.
Oh, you
belly.
wear extra small?
I just think.
We got some extra small.
We gotta go in commercial, JoJo. What?
Hey man, get it up for
Yeah.
stocks and bonds, man. They gonna stick
Stocks
it
and
out for the rest of the
bonds.
show with us, man.
Yes.
I appreciate
Cool,
these
rich
brothers,
conversations.
Man. Cool, rich conversations. We gonna talk some shit tonight. Y'all ready to talk some
Yeah.
shit?
That's
Look,
popular.
here,
Let's go. So this next subject say family supposed to help. No, family's supposed to help family, not watch them struggle and talk about them. That's deep.
That's some real
That
shit.
is deep.
I've went through that
Family
personally
supposed to help
a lot
family,
of times.
not watch them and talk shit about
been
them.
there.
Family could hurt you the worst though.
Nah, for
Yeah, I
real.
was just gonna say I definitely like, cause I'm fucks with my family. Like we locked in, so I definitely feel the same way. But like when you got those like some people that just ain't trying to do right, and you help them do right, and you know what I'm saying. Like not to say you're gonna go out and talk about them, but like shit,
Well, that's what
sometimes
we
you
talking
gotta
about.
I feel like you gotta kind of. So
not talking about
with
it.
people in your
But
life,
let them be. Like
let them be. But like with people in your life, even family, you kind of know who they are before anything takes place. So you know, okay, I got this auntie, she gonna talk her shit. I got
Not
this cousin, he gonna be this
Absolutely.
person.
That's true.
Like these
But-
people are who they are before whatever you got going
not
on.
necessarily.
Can you go
But
back to
if
the
they
meeting,
were
JoJo?
strangers, would you let them slide the same way?
I mean,
No, because I'm cutting you off. I don't have to deal with a stranger.
You better. Yeah.
So immediately
You don't
I don't have
have
to deal with
to,
you, so it's
yeah.
over with.
Yeah.
We talking about family, and I've dealt with this personally, and y'all know me. I always get real transparent on this show, and that's what y'all probably don't know me for, is being real transparent with my experiences. But what I can say about the situation is, it really just boils down to the genuineness. Like that's when you're gonna know. Like family is gonna be family regardless of anything. But that's when you're gonna know who's genuine and who's not. Because what people don't understand is everybody goes through their downfall. I don't care who the fuck you are. Like I don't care who you are. Everybody goes through a hard time,
Nobody's
and y'all have to
perfect.
be human enough to understand that. But if you're going to take that and use that time that I'm going through my trials and tribulations against me, that's not genuine. And so it just all boils down to the genuineness. Regardless of if I can say, even if I was that person that never been through nothing, I always had shit handed to me, and I didn't understand none of that shit. If I was human enough to understand that people go through that regardless of if I had to or not, I wouldn't hold that against them. But a lot of people do that shit. A lot of people will act like they're there for you, but
Well, tell
they'll
them
use
fuck
it to
them.
you. Yeah, they'll use that to their advantage.
I
and
want
it's not
I want
supposed
to
to
say
be like
fuck
that.
them. Like
I didn't say fuck
I
them,
did.
but I
yeah,
said
fuck them. Kick them to the
you
curb.
just have to
Nah,
treat them
it's
accordingly moving forward.
But
you gotta
that makes
stick
you
your
feel
head
like-
out.
Everybody got their place. That's all.
Honestly,
everybody
yeah.
got their place.
Honestly,
You might be way
Treat,
over there,
that's
so
what
you
I
might
mean
be
by
right
treat
here.
them accordingly.
You treat them accordingly, but at the
Fact.
same time, you know people. This your
That's
you
why
know
I
them.
had him go
That's
back
how
to
you
my
learn
family.
them though, and
Like,
you go through those hard
know them
times
for all
for a
your life.
reason.
This your family. These your cousins. These your
It
siblings.
say you're not supposed to let them struggle or to. I don't even. What it is?
Yeah,
Bring
do
it back
y'all
up
remember
for me.
back
Bring
in
it
the
back
day?
up.
Because I remember when I was
I
at my
remember
grandma's
back in the
house,
day.
and all of us had all them motherfucking fucking blankets out and shit on the floor, and
Alex.
the mamas
Used to
was
be-
at work
Everybody was
and
over
all
there.
that stuff.
It ain't like that
come
no
on
more,
now.
though.
Y'all know y'all used to wake up to all y'all cousins, y'all fighting and shit. Like,
Hell
man,
yeah.
you fucking
It
hit
ain't
me in
like
my
that no
sleep.
more.
Like, it's not like that no more because everybody got this own little perspective. But like, family is family. Like, y'all supposed to ride that
I'll
shit
be
out.
real with you. I got friends that
Yeah.
nowadays that's more family than, you know what I'm saying?
Than some,
Than my real
but,
family.
yeah.
Yes.
Because, like, you know, like,
It's
you're
not
around
the
those
same.
people all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
like,
why it is because you're
like,
around
how can
all
I
the
say
time.
that somebody's, like, close to me that I ain't talked to in 2 years, but I got my friend right here that I talk to every day for 2 years. Like that's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah,
not
man,
the same no more.
Here we go.
Period.
I got something else for y'all, man. It say heal before having children, so your children don't have to heal from having you as a parent.
I got dyslexia. Read that
So-
again.
Heal before having children, so
Okay.
your children don't have to heal from having you as a parent.
That's deep though.
Yeah,
That's real deep.
I can
It's
elaborate on that too.
Yeah.
but healing is a ongoing thing.
It's a
So
process.
It's. I mean, yeah, get to your best self before having children. I
Healing
guess that's
from
what
what
they
though?
say.
Like
Best you
healing, like,
can.
Past
Yes.
traumas that
Like,
make
you know what
you the
I mean?
person that
if
you are.
you're really going through that much, if it's that, then you really probably should chill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But at the end of the
But
day,
sometimes you
Some
can't
people
help
don't
having
know
hold on,
kids.
hold on. At the end of the day, you can't listen to them. They ain't got no kids.
oh.
So
But
they don't know.
I'm
got two.
I'm a
They don't
child
I
of
got
a
one.
person
No,
that
it's
was
not the same.
healed,
It's
so
not
that
the-
is
whoop,
the
whoop,
same.
It's not the same.
I will fight.
Y'all
All
safe
I was
ass.
gonna
They
say
safe.
was some people
They been
don't
safe
even
all their
know,
life,
like,
so we're not
especially
gonna do
if
that.
you just doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? You
That's
pop off
not
the kid
true,
when
though,
you
Rick.
younger.
No, but
you might not even
That's
know
not
that you
true.
have
let me
past
explain it from
traumas
this
You can't
aspect.
say that.
What it's really saying is, it's saying get through your bullshit before you bring kids to the world that's gonna go through the same bullshit that you went through.
And what I'm saying is, I am a child of a person or two people that came together and had a child that done had their own traumas and all types
That's
of
why
shit.
we're telling you
And
to heal from that.
And what I'm saying is, I'm the perfect example because
She came from
I
that.
went through it because of my parents.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't count me out because I don't got no kids.
Well, we can't. We
I'm
talk
the-
when you have your kids.
I'm the example that you're
Make sure
talking
you
about
got your
right
shit
now.
in order before
I saw that you
before
know
you-
this.
I'm
But
the
you are the
example
kid.
that you're talking
Right, that's what
about.
I'm saying. Like,
Thank you.
You got,
I'm
but you gotta
her.
make sure you together
She is
before
me.
you bring
Mhm.
that next little person in the
And
world.
that's why I ain't got no kids. Prime example.
You
That's
just say it.
exactly
That's
why I don't
fine.
got no
I get it.
kids.
It don't always
Because
happen
I'm
like
her
that though.
type
Yeah,
shit.
it don't.
That's why I don't have no kids. If y'all want to know, that's why. Because I'm her.
I get it.
I hear
Because
that.
you know I'll be at rich. He
I hear
trying
that.
me, bro.
But my mom.
I
and
think
dad
if
had
you
me
do
at
happen to
19
have
months.
kids though,
So
No,
you
they
just
have
can't
to
be
be
so
funny.
So it's
selfish
like
as
so it's
to
kinda
just
like you
let
don't
us
really have-
continue that way. You have to
Like,
try
I
to
seen
better
something a
yourself,
while ago.
like-
It said,
True.
teach your kids early what you learn late.
Hello.
Yep.
I agree with
I
that.
definitely do that.
I
Yeah,
agree
you
with
sure.
that. I can agree with that.
So teach them what you learned late. Teach them now what you learned late.
Because guess what?
So
If
they
you
don't have to go
don't,
through that.
they are going to have to go through shit to learn it because
Sure.
you couldn't teach it to them. And that's what I mean by I know, because I'm her.
She's
you
her.
can't do it, so you.
I'm
just-
her.
Oh yeah, so you.
Okay.
But I'm
What-
saying,
what
if
about-
you
where
had
we
a kid,
go?
you can
I got this next. It
teach them
says,
to do that.
Stay away from people who always consider you expressing how you feel as you arguing or being extra. It's called gaslighting. Toxic people do that so they don't have to take accountability for their own behavior. We talked about this last week. I feel like a little bit we touched on it.
We did.
That's true.
Yeah. 'Cause
Accountability is huge.
accountability, that's all it is at the end of the day,
That's all
because
it's
you're not
about.
about to make me feel no type of way because you're not doing what the fuck you supposed to do, and then if I speak on it, then now it's just the issue.
And honestly, regardless of whatever the matter is, as an adult, you should be able to express how you feel and it not be a problem. And another thing that I've been expressing, even to my friends, like it's okay to agree to disagree.
Right.
And that's what our generation don't understand. It's okay to agree to disagree. We
I
don't
don't-
have to be at odds
Especially if
because
it's
I don't
not
agree.
physical. If
I don't
it's
even
just
think
words,
it's a
Hello?
you should be able
generational
to-
thing. I think it's a personality thing.
No, it
Definitely.
is. I'm just saying what I've expressed with my friends when they come to me with stuff, and I've told them like it's okay to agree to
Yeah, it's
disagree.
not a generational
Y'all
thing. You
not
got
on the
people
same page, it's
70 years
okay.
old that don't want
Yeah.
to agree to disagree.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the personality thing. I don't even think it's the generation, because I think
It's not the generation because back then it
Definitely
was
just a
whatever they
personality.
said go. Fuck you talking about.
Yeah, nah. Back in the day, you're right.
It's
Back in the
whatever
day,
I say go.
whatever they say
I'm
go
the
back
man.
in the day,
You
so it
be
ain't even-
submissive. You do
Yeah.
what I say because I pay the bills. But now it's different because we got women that's playing other roles, so it's
Right.
different. But that's why I say, like, when I tell my friends, it's okay to agree to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Our generation don't believe in that. We be trying to make points and all that shit. It's okay. It's okay to agree to disagree. I always say that.
Nah, you right. Sometimes when people feel like that, yeah, like it's disagreeing, they feel like it's like that's it.
We at odds.
Like, that's
Like,
it.
we
Like,
can't
yeah,
do
she don't
this.
agree with me. This is it. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, she, whatever. She thinks this way, I think that way. I'm straight with her.
I don't even
I'm
want
straight
no
with
yes
him.
We not on
man
the
around
same
me
page.
fucking
Yeah,
way.
that's
We may not be on the same page for this situation, but
That doesn't mean I want to leave you. I don't want to.
right, we may be soulmates, but
But
Yeah.
sometimes
I
you
just
gotta
feel like
cross
you should
boundaries
put the
with
ground
people the
beef
older
in
you
that
get.
skillet.
I mean, not cross boundaries. The older you get, is looking like that you got to set boundaries. That's what I'm noticing.
Definitely gotta set
I'm
boundaries.
noticing that you have to start setting boundaries because the same little shit they used to fly when you was younger, like, is not the
Yeah.
same.
Facts.
So
Hello.
now the older we get, we probably.
But
need to
some
start
people
setting-
don't want to hear that though.
Yeah.
Some people.
That's
don't
why
wanna,
though, because
especially if
it's
they've been used to you maybe letting shit slide.
Yeah.
and it
like
ain't
that.
even about being used to either. It's really the influence on our as a society as a whole. Like, and it could be even older people, but it's just this society. Like, they just feel like, oh, if they see certain stuff on this and if they see certain stuff on that, this how it's supposed to be. But honestly, you need to have your own mind and you need to just understand that this is what it is.
You can fuck up your whole life by having close friends who have no goals and aspirations in life.
And this just goes back to what you said earlier. Like, I'm trying to be around people who's doing the same or better. Like, we either gonna be
They have to do
peers.
better.
No, but we either gonna be peers, like, you know,
yeah.
peers or ain't no
Because if you're
ain't no
doing
buzz
bad,
bitch shit.
it's
Like,
like,
period.
I don't know how to explain it. If it's like people start getting jealous of you, like if they feel like you're doing better than them, like they're like,
We
I
ain't
don't
even
know
gonna
what it
bring
is.
It's
that
just
into
the whole
They're
thing
not the
of,
people you need to have
you
around
don't want to
then.
be the smartest
It
person in the
happens,
room.
baby. Yeah, and it's that you don't want to be the smart.
smallest person.
But you just said not peers.
Not peers.
It's the same thing because you might have more knowledge up on your peers, but that's okay. That's why we're peers
not
because
You should
I'm
be able
learning
to
from.
pour on
We
to
gonna
them.
learn from each other.
And
You
I
know?
feel
Yeah,
that's
that's,
on
that's,
track.
that's what I'm saying. That shouldn't bother you. Like if we're a team, you know more than what I know. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I might know other and say it don't matter. We're all eating
So,
together.
yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm
Exactly.
playing my position, you're playing your position. We're all gonna be happy and
Absolutely.
living and doing whatever
That's
you
like a
gotta
personal
do.
thing.
What does
people
that
gotta
matter?
get over sometimes.
You're never
That's
gonna be
exactly
the
what
same.
it is.
Nobody's ever gonna be as smart as the same person as your team. Like you don't never gonna know.
Exactly.
We
You
don't
just
know
gotta
the same
pay
shit.
attention though, because like let's just say for example, like I come around you, you got your clothing line. Let's just say I am a person that I'm trying to come up with my own clothing line. You think just because I'm a little beneath you and I don't know what to do because I come from a different background that you should shine upon me because you know what to do and you was told what to do, that I shouldn't have the opportunity? Like, are you going to really not give me that and move up because you're already up there? No, if you see that I'm adamant about learning and I'm determined about figuring out how to do that,
Exactly.
are you going to take that away from me?
Are
No.
you asking me?
You're
no.
going to pour on to me, right?
It depends.
I expect.
It depends.
Yeah,
I expect. It
so I have-
depends.
so-
It depends.
No, I
How?
got prime examples of that
Depends.
situation. I have
I need
little
to hear
cousins,
that.
especially the one who's
That's
like
always
a whole
on
nother
Let me get him the
subject, too,
mic.
though.
Yeah, you know my little
Depends.
cousin. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously she's way younger than me, and it like if I see you got shit going on, of course I'm gonna take you under my wing. Like, I don't know if
That's what I meant by.
right.
If
That's
you
why I don't know why
see
you was
that I'm
asking me.
determined. That was my.
But you
key
got
right
other people too who they just in their head they just can't see you doing more.
But you
than
got
what they're
two
doing.
different things
So they
going
just
on.
gotta
What's
stop
up?
it.
Because anybody I pour on to everybody.
You might need one more dollar, but there's that one person that like, nah, I ain't giving her that dollar.
But you
Well,
got
why
you got
not?
one brand,
It's
you got
something in
Rebel,
yourself
we got
that's not
Stocks and
giving
Bonds.
that
Right.
to them.
So if I want to
Why
go
not?
shopping,
But if
I can have your
yeah.
shit and my shit. We're not the same
thing
shit.
would be-
So today I'm rocking Stocks and
They
Bonds.
sell
tomorrow I'm
Coca-Cola
rocking
and
Rebel.
Pepsi
You
in
feel what
every
I'm
store,
saying?
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, my thing would be, and I hope y'all can hear me. My
Yeah.
thing would be, if you around me every day, and you see me doing my shit, and of course, yeah, you want to do your shit too. You can't expect me to take a step back and
True.
try to show
Oh, that's
you
right.
what to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
So you
Hold
got
on,
different.
hold on,
yeah.
hold on,
No,
hold
no,
on,
no,
hold on.
I'm totally
Hold on.
agreeing with you.
So basically, if you're around me every day, you should be able to be collecting knowledge on what you need to do to
Exactly.
put your shit where
Exactly.
it need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you with me every day, you seeing
Right.
everything firsthand. So
I see.
your hustle should be like, okay,
Take
like
notes.
take notes and take advantage of what I got
Exactly.
going on. There's nothing wrong with taking advantage of, you know what I'm saying, what your peers have going on because
Or
at
to
the
say
end
you don't want to be around people that's doing less than.
Yeah,
I
Right.
think it was just kind of
That's what I meant
misconstrued.
by being around. Because if you know that I don't
It's
have
a
You
time
just
and place
can't
for
expect a
everything. It's a
handout,
time
though.
and it's a time and place for
Like
everything.
I'm around just help me
Because in
out
my
'cause I'm
spare
here.
time, I'm going to want to go to this event, and my little cousin may not be able to come with me. But you know what I'm saying? When my little cousin come around, she picking up all the jewels that I'm
Do
dropping.
y'all get what
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying though?
Yeah.
Y'all saying like don't even hold people that's not on your level around you. So you
That's
got
not what
some
we
people
saying.
that's
That's not what we're
fine.
saying. That's why I said
Oh,
it's the
okay.
time and place for everything.
Okay.
Like,
That's
little
what I
cuz
got,
probably
like-
can't come to
Okay, that's
such
what I
and
got.
such
Like,
them
if she
event
not up
with
here,
me.
she
Would you
can't
feel
come.
me?
Like,
And
she
I guess
so
what
she
I'm
can't
saying
even
is,
learn to know how to get up.
Nah,
There. That's
nah,
what
nah,
I
No,
got.
you
I
got
feel
your
what
people
you're
that's
saying.
gonna come up under
Yeah.
your
But
wing
it's-
for sure. But it's a
I
time
thought
I
and
think
it
place
we're all
for
saying the
everything.
same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
I
just
get
that
what they
people's
say
at
now.
different levels.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
levels to this
Your
shit.
clothing line could be doing 100 million. You know what I'm saying? Your clothing line could just be starting out.
But that's what I
But
mean.
you should be able to get into the same room as those people. But the other part of it is like you got to have that hustle to want to get in that room.
But
But
that's what I meant. I worded it like that
they
for a
shouldn't
reason.
stop you from coming into that room.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
no,
you
they
gonna
should,
take
yeah.
notes and you gonna do what you gotta do.
The thing is,
I said if I'm determined
is-
to come on that level, don't basically take that opportunity away from me
Just
because I'm
'cause,
not
yeah.
already on that level. You
I
know how
feel you.
I was saying like, cause y'all was saying like if y'all not on level, like we not even finna be in the same room type shit. I'm saying that if I'm determined and y'all see that I'm aspiring to be what y'all trying to be, don't take the opportunity away from me.
If you had to
Taking
choose
notes
a
and
room, just
stuff.
based off who you is, if you had to choose a room, what room you going in?
The one that I'm trying to take the ride in.
Exactly. So we
Okay,
all doing that.
We on the same level.
We
I
all
thought
doing
y'all was
that.
saying like
Yeah.
if we ain't on the same level,
We
we
just
ain't
all
coming.
might be
We're
at
not,
different
we're not
levels.
stopping you from being in the room.
I was just saying if
we
I'm
just,
determined
we just
and
letting you know
y'all see
like
I
we not
am,
finna pause
could
what
I
we
go
got going
type
on to
shit.
teach you
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
def-
on.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Around
Y'all
Y'all
every
see
day.
I'm taking the
As long as
steps,
your
but I
shit's
don't know.
quality
Yeah.
and everything, like, because like I said, like his
Man, I
brother
got my
and shit was
stocks and bonds on.
with Trippy, right? And people were sending him stuff. And like if you seen some of the stuff people sent like him to be in the room, like they were sending bad stuff. Like I'm talking about like stuff you wouldn't probably put in your dog.
And
Like
the
you know what I'm saying?
info,
Just
yeah.
because they were trying to get in the room, like you know
I
what I'm saying?
understand. Yeah,
So
I
like you know what I'm saying?
understand
like
that
that type of
So
stuff. Like you know what I'm
So
saying?
that's just the thing
That's why I
about
worded it the way I
hustling.
did.
That's the
I
thing
was
about
like, if
hustling.
y'all
You know
started
what I'm
out
saying?
with
But if your
I
shit's
took-
popping, then
if I
you're
took
just
them
hating
steps-
at that point. If your shit's popping, if I could look at it, be like that shit's dope.
That's what I'm
But I'm
saying.
just
If
like,
I
y'all
was,
just don't
if
want
I
her
was
because she just-
determined
I
and
got
I'm
my,
taking them
I like a
steps,
fat
could I
boy
be in the
bed.
room with you?
That's what I'm
Type
saying.
shit, that's what
I
I'm
be
saying.
putting on sizes that I can't
small.
fit, but
It's
I got my stocks
It
and
look
bonds
good.
on.
It look good.
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yeah,
But at the same
What's
time,
up?
that just leads into our next subject. You know what I'm saying?
I got that small for you.
I gotta go 10 times
This
harder.
that
That's why I'm
Yo.
looking at his
Nah,
ass
but see,
like
no, I got
that.
you though. No, I got you.
I
We
gotta
got-
go
we
tell
got-
That ass
Wow.
go squeeze to the spot.
I feel good.
That's
at
my
this, you know what I'm
small
saying?
right there. For real.
Like,
On
that's
God.
definitely
I
a
need an
mood,
extra
though.
small.
You need
Yeah,
extra
we got
small?
extra small.
That's a
Yeah, this
move.
one. You got one?
So-
Let me
Yeah,
get
like I
it.
said, there's a medium
Going
in there.
to-
See, that's what
Y'all
I'm
should
saying.
get
You
me
get
the
the
medium.
medium.
I still
I
take
got
the
a
medium.
medium in here.
I can do a medium.
Because
I
I didn't
tied
drop.
up a little bit.
Nah, I
you
didn't know
what I'm
nobody's
saying?
sizes. That's why I didn't know
We
nobody's sizes.
So y'all know I wear
hold on, Chief.
extra.
We get it. We're gonna do that.
So you
we're
want
gonna get
your
into the
size.
next subject.
Alright, I
We're gonna get to the
got
next
that.
subject.
What's the next subject?
The next subject is I gotta go to, and I'm gonna ask everybody individually.
Alright, let's
How do you
get it.
feel like what's going 10 times extra hard in 2022? And I'm gonna start with you, Chuck, man. How do you go hard, extra hard, like doing shit different than you did any other time in 2022?
Alright, so anything that I did differently, I should be doing. And I'm even gonna say that I'm doing everything. I should be looking up everything. You know what I'm saying? Like Google, that should be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Anything that you need to learn, you know what I'm saying? You can learn it. Like just going online. And I'm guilty of it too. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I may not go look up certain things that I do. You know what I'm saying? That I should be doing, but everything's out there for you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to look up something, it's there.
So basically, you're gonna go harder with
Yeah,
research.
I need to go hard. I feel like I need to go harder. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even if I feel like I'm doing a lot, I still need to go harder. Like you know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to read more, whatever. Everything's out there for you. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
So like, if you're not doing it, you're basically like you're just making excuses because it's there for you. Whatever
Definitely.
anything you're trying to
Everybody.
do is there. It's there for you.
So I get it. So I'm gonna lead into Chief. So if you gotta go 10 times harder with everything you're doing, what does that consist of?
So, one thing I already started going 10 times harder since then. Y'all already know I started off the year hard as fuck. It was a hard month for me. But one thing I've changed is my mindset. I told y'all I did that vision board, and I told y'all I say my daily affirmations every day. That's something that set the tone of my day, regardless of how I wake up. Sometimes I can't even really get up for real. Like, I was just telling JoJo, I'm like, when I posted that reel, like, I posted it so early because I know me and I know how I was feeling at the time. I'm like, I can't post. I know I probably won't be able to post at 1 o'clock because I got a lot of shit going on. Like, y'all don't even know half of it. But I did what I had to do, so it made sense. So that's one thing. I'm going to do what I got to do so it makes sense for me. And to where I'm still executing everything that I plan on doing. But I definitely need to say my daily affirmations and stick to it. Like, I got to keep a positive mind. That's another thing that I had last year. Negative thoughts, negative everything, because I've been through a lot. So you're trained to think negative. And so what I've learned is this year, everything even this week, even today, like, I just came from the doctor today, my blood pressure high and everything. Like, I still came in this bitch positive. Like, I'm like, look, I'm finna look at it the best way I can and execute it that way. Like, you just gotta remain positive, and that's what I'm gonna do moving forward. I'm not gonna let that shit go.
It's basically like self-affirmation.
Self-affirmation. Like, that set the tone of your life. And I'm realizing that.
So
like,
get your ass up early.
Hello?
You did send that earlier. I was like you did.
And guess what? I promise y'all, I literally was falling asleep while I was doing that reel.
But you gotta think about it.
No,
No, I get it. But think about it. Think about it.
How
if you want to be 100, you get so much accomplished early in the morning.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I got them one.
But that's the thing, though, y'all. I didn't know, and I looked up the symptoms. I didn't know my blood pressure was high today. I didn't know until I went to the doctor. So when I looked it up, I'm like, that's why I've been so tired. So today, I was literally falling asleep posting that
old
shit.
That's the
I'm not old. I'm in my 20s.
Self-affirmation. You just
I'm
old,
in my late 20s.
Your body tired. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in my late 20s.
Let's get it real. You talking about your late, you're old.
Like, yeah.
You know, you're knocking on 30. Your body tired.
You get on my fucking. You
need
see
to
why
get
he
it
get on
together.
my fucking nerve? Because
You know
he's
what I'm
not
saying?
even listening. I'm telling you.
You can't put both of those together. Yeah, you know, I woke up at 1 o'clock and you know I just didn't feel good. You know.
So
what time? I'll text y'all in a group message at 6 in the morning, right?
I don't know about that. It was probably 6 in your sleep. It was not 6 a.m.
It was 6:20 something.
I don't know who you texted at 6:20. But we got that text around like 10:30.
He lied. Show me the receipt.
We got the text around 10:30.
Man, look.
It was definitely not 6:20 because you said that I seen it.
Yeah, look at
so
10:30.
you know what I'm saying?
Rich
We gonna keep the show going. Hey, we're gonna show y'all. We're gonna keep the show.
Y'all make sure he say, he apologized.
We just gonna go to town part of that.
But we gonna just say that. But I was just trying to wonder, like, why the fuck am I so sleepy?
We're gonna let you have that. It's fine. It was
Let me
6
have
a.m.
that, because I'm finna pop my shit.
It was 6
But
a.m. Tapping
long
shit
story
down.
short, you gotta fight through that shit, because today I did that shit. I knew I had to. I knew I had a lot of stuff to do.
I'm proud of you. Woke up at 10 o'clock today and you did your shit.
I was up at 6 in the morning and I sent that text. But anyways, I'm only saying that just because I'm just showing y'all how I'm fighting through my shit. Like, how I'm just fighting through it.
Nah,
like,
you good, 'cause people make excuses. People make excuses
exactly,
for
and I
everything.
usually make my excuses, but this time I'm just like, bro, I didn't know why I was so tired,
I'm just
but
like,
I
man.
still
Like, even
fought
if they
through
messed
that
up,
shit.
it
I
might
made
not
that
be
real. I posted it, and then I went back to sleep, and then I woke back up, and I went back to sleep, and I went to the doctor, and my blood pressure was high as fuck. And I'm in my 20s. Like, my blood pressure should not be high.
You stressing.
Yeah, I better go.
So,
I'm be 100. I'm be 100.
go ahead.
I'm be
Rich.
100. It's just getting old. So niche.
I am not getting old. I'm not
Hey,
claiming
hey.
that. That's another thing.
But
Don't
no,
claim nothing that
Yeah,
you
you're
don't
20.
want.
Conditions. People are getting conditions earlier and earlier.
Don't claim nothing you don't want
So niche,
either,
what-
y'all.
What are we going harder with? 10 times harder with Rebel or whatever we got going on?
Y'all can let me finish.
No, she's done. She's talking about she got up at 6 a.m. Like,
Oh my God! Hold on. Cause Rich got me fucked up. Hold on. Cause I'm gonna.
Nah, she's about to look for the text now.
I gotta look far. Cause
You
she
know,
got
I
up
know.
she got up 6 a.m. one time this whole year already. It is
now he's
just,
saying the number amount, but
no,
I
it's
said
fine.
today,
It's fine. I'm
right?
just talking mess. No, niece. What we going 10
I
times
just said,
harder?
you know, I keep some shit under, you know what I'm saying? I keep some shit under my sleeve. So, you know, like we were saying earlier, it's just really no ceiling to this shit. Like, I got I got shit so far out, and it's not even capping. I got shit so far out that I already know that going to my retirement.
Hello.
As an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And then now I'm looking at some of this shit like, damn, I could probably do that like in 2 more years instead of like 10.
But is
like,
it
you
really
feel
moving? Like,
It definitely says 6.
it's mapped out, but you know the way the world changed.
Yeah,
I was just messing with
you know, I want them. You gotta know it's
see?
something that's gonna be around all the time. But
That's why I want to know what to expect. You know what I'm saying?
Contingency plans.
What we expecting? What we got going for the summer? What I'm expecting for the summer?
Oh, well, I'm
let's
about
go
to be
10 times harder for the summer.
High-end clothing in Houston. I'm about to be out there like within the next month. My clothes are gonna be in there just as well as they were in Innovative Signatures in Chicago. So that's what's coming. Like,
You gonna be pulling up with us with the trailer?
I think so, because it only makes
no
sense.
thing.
And we talked about it already, so it
are.
only makes sense. So I might as well wait to South by Southwest, because I was gonna go in like the next 2 weeks. So it only makes sense. And I can ride with y'all.
You are and you will.
There it is.
Yeah.
And we got.
But yeah,
I
it's
got my.
never ending. It's shit. We going 10 times harder. Ain't no ceiling to
I
this
changed
shit.
I changed my shirt to my stocks and bonds.
Invest in yourself,
Right.
baby.
That's my shirt.
You know what I'm saying?
y'all,
This
for
is shirt.
real.
You know, I'm a fat
He
boy.
took
You see my belly?
shirt. That's
I got
my
the family with
extra.
it.
That's
But-
my
Get
extra
invested.
small.
There's no extra small. It definitely said medium.
No, that's my
But
extra
fur.
small.
For what we got? You know what I'm saying? We
10
expect
times harder.
10 times harder.
Stocks and bonds 10 times harder.
Period.
Stocks
You're gonna
and
see
bonds.
us everywhere this year.
I know that's
Everywhere.
right.
No holding back.
No, hold it back.
We
Yeah,
been
y'all
chilling.
here.
Like, I gotta say, last year we was chilling.
And the man in this room is affiliated with motherfuckers on both ends that I know, you and y'all. So like, we definitely finna chop it up.
So
in half.
y'all, I got a clothesline coming up, and I'm glad.
And I
just
seen
got,
some of your shit, like
my shit been for a long time. I done had people fuck me
What's
over.
the
so
name of
the
much.
it?
lineup, the sketches I seen. They was nice.
I had
Hey,
digital
Joe, can I get
shit
that
done
commercial again?
years ago. It's called Crooks. It means
It's
the
called
name
who?
Crooks. CRUX.
See,
Oh, I like that.
That's the. I like that.
It's the main point of attention.
Hey man, who with that cool rich shit? We're in that cool
What
rich
he
get
doing?
shit. That cool
We
rich
outta
get
here.
shit.
Oh, we
We're in
gone.
that Yo, what's going on? My name is Rich. I'm the founder of Cool Rich Gear. Been having this stuff going on. Damn. Yo, what's going on? My name is Rich, founder of Cool Rich Gear. Check me out.
Double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us.
Well, right now in LA, what we're doing is, I came out here to visit a couple of my vendors. I come and see them like every 2 weeks, every 2 to 3 weeks. I try to come out here and see them, so we can pretty much get a feel for each other. They know what I like. They know what I don't like, because I want them to know what type of material I'm looking for. So it's just pretty much building relationships with my vendors, especially while the pandemic is going on. The vendors are still open, so I can visit them, and then on top of me visiting them, I can do a little marketing out here, pass out some shirts, get to know the city, see what's going on out here.
Turn 7 to a 14, 14 to a whole thing. Lord knows it's a cold game. Switch
Shit
up.
first, man. Love and hip hop, Chicago Heights.
The most important thing with this is doing it how you want to do it. If you got an idea about something, push that idea. Rather you fail or not, push your idea. At least you're able to say you did it.
Have you ever seen the whole thing? But you drove to the streets cause you grew up on show change. Fucked up when the dope bags. It remind me when these rappers drop duds and they quotes change. At the park with the low fade. I was standing in front of Knicks with my sack for the whole day. Drive-bys, I was road rage. We park and hop out.
Damn it, man. It's Cool Rich Conversations, man. And this show gonna get better and better and better and better. Shout out to Stocks and Bonds who came to rock with us today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rebel.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all
in
be
the
on the watch what we
building.
got going on. Cool Rich Conversation each and every Wednesday, 8
It's
p.m.
lit.
Eastern Standard Time, man. We out, man.
And I heard the summer finna get
Rest of
litty.
yourself,
Yeah,
baby.
summer's gonna be
We got a lot of
crazy.
shit going on, man. We got a lot of shit going on. Man.
Yeah.
Just
We're
get
gonna
ready.
be summering like we never summered before.
Can we put up the trailer? Can we do a podcast on the trailer?
We definitely
we
could
definitely-
do a
that's-
podcast in the trailer.
That's a definite. Let's
We
set it
would
up.
definitely
Hey,
do
we
that.
going
What's setting that up?
in 2 weeks. Gonna do a podcast in the trailer.
Yeah, we're setting it
Alright,
up.
we
Catch us the week
Stay
after
tuned.
next. We're not gonna be live next week. The week after next, we're gonna do the podcast in the trailer. Is that cool?
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Set it up.
Podcast in the trailer. There it is. Cool Rich Conversation, man. We catch y'all.
Get it.